How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Dan and this is Plant Based Eats on YouTube, and I've got another fantastic recipe to share with you guys this evening. This is a go-to recipe. I use it all the time. It's quick, easy, healthy, delicious. Check it out. So I'm calling this recipe my Fruit Power Bowl, and you can put this together using whatever fruits you have on hand, but these are the fruits that I use most common in this recipe. Starting off, we've got a bowl of grapes. This was a bunch of grapes that I took off the vine, rinsed them off, got them ready. Here we've got a couple small apples or one large apple that I de-seeded and cubed. We've got some chia seed here. I'm going to be using about a half a cup of the chia seed, and also we've got some hemp seed here, and I'll be using about a half a cup of the hemp seed. I'm also using 3 bananas, and then I've got some frozen wild blueberries and frozen mango chunks that I'm going to be throwing into this dish. And those are going to actually defrost right in the bowl as I'm putting this all together. So fresh is best. If you can get yourself some fresh blueberries or mango chunks, that's a great way to go. But buying frozen can be a great way to stock up on some of these ingredients, always having them on hand ready to go when you want to put a recipe like this together. I've also got some freshly made organic watermelon juice that I made earlier today and saved some just for this recipe. Alright, so the first step is to throw the chia seeds on in. And we're going to hydrate these chia seeds using the watermelon juice. And you want to mix the chia seed up really good right away so that it doesn't clump together. Now you can use anything to hydrate your chia, water for example, but I like to add a bit of sweetness when I'm doing this, so if you can't get your hands on some watermelon juice, what I like to do is blend up some dates and water and make Datorade and use that to hydrate the chia. But like I said, if you don't have either of those, you can just use water. Sometimes I'll even throw a banana in the blender with some water, and I'll use that as my base to hydrate the chia. Now another wonderful benefit to consuming chia seed, not only are you going to get an amazing energy boost, but as it's going through the digestive tract, through the colon, it tends to stick to some of the sidewalls and pull some of that old decaying fecal matter. Everybody's got some of that built up in their bodies. I know it doesn't sound that pleasant, but it does a great job pulling and pushing and like a broom, just sweeping out some of that junk out of the body. So just a great benefit to consuming the chia. I highly recommend that you give it a try if you haven't already. So the chia is going to thicken and become somewhat gelatinous, and so it gives this whole dish a lot of body. And so as it's swelling up, I'm going to go ahead and start adding in some of my other fruit here. So there goes the grapes, in goes the apples. Throw in some frozen blueberries here and get these back in the freezer. I use about half of this bag. And in goes the mango chunks. Just used about a half a bag of that as well. Next, I'm going to quickly chop up these bananas. And you'll notice that I allowed my bananas to fully ripen on the counter. We got some nice brown spots here, which means that the banana is nice and ripe and is going to digest very easily. Just going to give this a really good mix. Then the last thing I'm going to do is add my hemp seeds on top. And there you have it. So guys, this is a big, healthy fruit bowl meal that I'm going to consume all by myself. I do eat big meals most of the time when I'm eating. I want to make sure I'm getting the proper amount of calories, protein, carbohydrates, everything that I need to keep my body functioning at top level while I'm doing the raw vegan diet. But you could easily share this with 2-3 people, no problem. Or you could even store some of this in the fridge and come back and eat the rest of it at a later time. And I'll do a quick taste test for you. So good. Well, that's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Many more videos and recipes to come. Until next time, this is Dan from Plant Based Eats. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.